take a chance on something if we think that it might work. If it shows a little bit of promise, we're willing to, you know, put our foot out there and get it done. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce you all to one of the few people that I can actually say that I owe my life to, VanLeeuwen. Now he's the program director of Denver's Road Home. They gave him the head job.
Wow. So when I met Rob, I was younger and I never wore ties or suits. I actually took my tie off coming in here because I felt like too much of a geek coming in a tie. And I had just been with the mayor and we were talking. And the mayor stopped me on the way out and I was like, Mayor, I've got to go. And he's like, no, I need to tell you something. I was like, no, I've got to go. And of all the things that I've done, this year, this is by far the most important thing I could be at right now. And Rob came to me 6 months ago, and when he talked to me about this, the fact that we're up on stage and we're doing this is very different than what I thought could happen 6 years ago when we first started working together. And Rob was one of those people you work with where Rob made it very, very clear that if you give people an opportunity, if you give people housing and you give people an opportunity to make changes in their lives, people will do that. Rob Kardokus dispelled the myth, and we deal with this all the time right now in the city. People talk to the mayor and they say, well, Mayor, you're crazy about this ending homelessness piece, that people are homeless by choice and they don't want to get off the streets. And my message would be is tell that to Rob Kardokus 6 years ago, who was not homeless by choice, and the 3,900 men, women, and children who are homeless tonight, who you all are all helping, are not homeless by choice. And Rob Kardokus showed that if you give somebody dignity and you give somebody housing and you give somebody a job, not only will they move off the streets, but they'll be elected student president at their college. And so if we could give it up for Rob for everything that he's done tonight. And then I'm not going to talk very much. I want to thank you all on behalf of the mayor. I told the mayor he's coming here tonight. He's going to another event. And I always tell it kind of sucks for folks when they invite the mayor. They get really excited about inviting the mayor, and then I have to call and be like, you know, the mayor can't be there, but I'll come. And then people have to like pretend like they're really excited that I'm coming instead of the mayor. And then they all like kind of clap, but they're like, God, it would have been better to have the mayor here. And so I am here to tell you that I just saw him and that he is grateful for what you're doing. I'm grateful for what you're doing. Tonight there are 3,900 men, women, and children who are homeless, and they're not homeless by choice. And you all get it because you're helping us build housing for them and you're helping us create jobs. And because of visionaries like Rob, and because of the support of a community like you all, in the last 3 years we've actually created 1,243 units of housing for the homeless. And in a community 3 years ago, when the mayor came to the community and said, I want to end homelessness, people kind of said, well, that's kind of wacky, and that's not really going to work. 3 years later, the mayor's reduced homelessness by 36%, chronic homelessness by 36%. And this is a community that really believes that if you give people an opportunity, they'll do some extraordinary things. And so on behalf of Mayor Hickenlooper, on behalf of the City and County of Denver, you all are awesome for doing this tonight. We are so grateful, and I hope you have an absolutely fabulous evening, and thank you for inviting me here tonight.
I'll speak for myself real quick, but I was glad that you came. I wasn't as excited about it. Okay, so I think that we have a video to get the night started, is that right? Yeah. All right. Thank you all for coming. Enjoy yourselves.